I want to welcome everyone to the Appleton Parkersburg Speech Showcase for this year. It's really nice to be back in person. We had speech contest last Saturday at District, and as you may or may not have heard, we did really well. All 11 events have qualified for state competition, which will be held next week. Really good. I'm Clay Hoppenworth. We have Bobby Abbas as a coach and Jacob Abbas also as a coach. I want to recognize them. And then I also want to thank Kelly Alderts for running the live stream today of today's performances and also running the sound and the video board. So thanks, Kelly, for doing that. So I'm going to be honest with you. I'm super excited to showcase the talent that we have here at Appleton Parkersburg and our young performers. So much so that we had 11 events planned for you today. But with sickness and everything else this week, on Monday we went from 11 categories performing. By Wednesday we had about 8 categories performing because someone got sick. And then by yesterday, my 5th edition of the program, we ended up with 6 performing categories today. So I'm really thankful though that the 6 get to perform today, but even more thankful that we had all 11 there last week during contest, and just praying for good health for next weekend at state competition. And one note is, I think I mistyped in the program that being at Dubuque. We're actually at Decorah, so a little bit farther drive next weekend, but we'll be at Decorah High School. Anyway, we're going to start off, even though we only have 6 events, I want you to know that today isn't canceled. We're not going to cancel today's performances, but this first event that we have is an ensemble acting piece by Elena Mulder and Hannah Butcher performing "This Speech Contest Has Been Canceled."
That's it. Hold everything. Stop it. This speech contest has been canceled. You all can go ahead and go home now. You can pick up your check in the office. Go ahead. Go home. Go home.
What are you doing?
Canceling the speech contest.
You're doing what?
Canceling the whole thing. It's over. Done with. Bing, bang, yada, yada. We're out of here.
Excuse us a moment. Are you crazy? You can't do this. What's the matter?
I'm pretty sure I can do this. I'm pretty sure I just did. What are you waiting for? The show is over.
She's kidding. Would you stop? This whole school is filled with kids today. What's the matter with you?
My partner.
What about your partner?
He's not here. Jacob is a no-show.
Oh no.
Oh yes. I knew this was going to happen. He cancels every rehearsal, and last night he didn't even have his lines down.
Well, maybe he's sick.
He's not sick. He's a jerk. He did this to me last year. We came to contest, and he stumbled around, and we ended up getting last place.
So why did you pick him as a partner again?
Well, we always practice at his house, and his mom makes really good pizza.
You're kidding.
And, he's got the biggest TV set in the whole world. It's like,
I'm not hearing this.
And his brother, really cute.
Oh, good grief. You mean you picked Jacob as a partner, but he's got no talent?
But she uses 3 kinds of cheeses on her pizza.
But he can't act.
And his brother, drop dead gorgeous.
You know, you deserve this. You deserve everything you've got coming to you. You should pick a speech partner because they're talented and they work hard.
You know, I just figured that one out. Seriously, folks, there's no need for you to stick around here any longer.
Hold it. Hold it. Just because you can't compete today doesn't mean all the other kids can't compete today.
But what's a speech contest without me?
A speech contest without you.
You're doing some serious damage to my ego.
I'm going to do some serious damage to the back of your head if you don't stop this.
Then just tell me, what am I supposed to do today?
Just, you know. encourage your friends.
Oh, sure. Oh, what are you doing today? I'm doing a monologue. I'm doing poetry. I'm doing some more poetry. Oh, then they look at me. Let's see here. Oh, I got a drink from the water fountain. I found a name tag in the hallway. Oh, and I got really excited about eating a bag of popcorn that I found on the lunchroom table. Yeah, I'm having a great day.
Well, maybe your partner will show up at the last minute.
It's already the last minute. Oh, wait a minute. I just got the greatest idea. You.
Me? Me? What?
You. You're going to be my new partner.
You're nuts.
Well, of course I am. I'm an actor. Please, come on, we can do this.
I don't even know Jacob's lines.
Oh, please, I'll help you through it and I'll give you cues. Just follow me.
But the judge, the audience, they'll know.
This group of people? I don't think so. Please, come on, we're up next.
I can't.
Oh. Hi there. My name is Palmer Gordon, and this is my friend Reagan, and we are going to be performing A Pirate's Life by Ben Bradbury.
Who?
Just follow me. Oh, 'tis a stormy, stormy day, black liver. 'Tis indeed, Captain.
'Tis indeed, Captain.
Look through your telescope, you scurvy dog, and tell me what you see.
Speech judge.
No! Her Majesty's fleet.
Her Majesty's fleet.
And what's it doing?
Just sitting there looking at us.
No! It's coming right at us, Captain.
It's coming right at us, Captain, and they've got swords.
Knives.
Knives. And cannons. Wait. They dropped their knives. And the water is full of whales.
Orcas.
Orcas, the size of whales.
Avast, black liver, what's that I see on the far horizon?
I have no idea.
A typhoon.
A tycoon.
Foon. Foon.
Foon. Foon.
Hoist the mainsail, black liver.
The what?
The mainsail.
Oh. Which sail is that?
The main one.
Oh. Okay, well, I'll start the motor.
We don't have no bloody motor, you dog.
Someone stole our motor. Oh, Captain, whatever shall we do?
Stick to the script.
Stick to the script. Stick to the script. Captain, we must hoist the mainsail, look for the motor, and stick to the script before the Foons capture us.
They're coming aboard.
The Foons?
No, you bloody idiot! Her Majesty's soldiers! Quick, grab your swords! Bam! Sword! Sword!
Sword! My sword! I shall stab a Foon with my sword!
Attack!
Somewhere over the rainbow.
What are you doing?
Hey, this speech stuff is really fun. I should have got out for this years ago.
You're ruining my duet.
I'm having a ball. Take that, Foon, and that.
This is awful. I should have just stayed home.
Oh, thou most wretched wretch, thou vilest of villains, thou baddest of bad guys.
Hey,
Wouldst thou like a taste of my blade? Ha, ha, take that, and that. Whoa, that's my sword. Thou did take that. Never fear, I shall use my faithful shotgun. Blam, blam, blam. But what's this? Another of Her Majesty's ships? A submarine! Depth charge! Take a stout by hand grenade! Jet fighters! Quick, my fellow pirates! To the anti-aircraft weapons!
hello? Is anybody in there, or?
Drones! We need drones! 1-800-DRONES are us? Send the drones! Send the drones! Crush those Foons with the drones!
That's not humor. That's pity. Avast, Black Liver. We have won. We have defeated the Queen's Royal Dragoons.
The Foon Foon Dragoons?
Now we shall rule the seas.
A pirate victory.
The rulers of the sea.
We're off to see the wizard.
What are you doing?
Sorry, I got inspired. Hey, this is really fun. Let's do some more pirate stuff.
The duet's over.
Well, that was short.
That's because you skipped over the fire, the flood, the shark attack, and the golden chest.
But I got the Foon Foons.
This is so embarrassing. They're just looking at us.
Well, most of them are. They fell asleep. What about the judge?
Just staring.
Staring like, wow, that was really good?
More like, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Should we go out and get comments?
I think I know their comments. You two should be locked up. This is it. I'm finished. My whole career just floated down the drain, and all that's left to do is quit school, rent out my room, and sell the dog.
Can I have the dog?
You're no help, you know that?
Ever consider a career in volleyball?
My partner probably wouldn't even show up. Wait till I get my hands on that kid. He'll be walking crooked for a week.
Hey.
I mean it. I'm never going to speak to that jerk for the rest of my life. I've never been so humiliated.
Maybe you'd better...
I'm the laughing stock of the speech contest. I'm never going to be able to show my face at school again.
Hey!
What?
Look!
Where?
Out there, in the hallway. Isn't that your speech partner, Jacob?
Oh, it can't be. Oh, it is. Oh, he's got some nerve showing up here now. Oh, what's he trying to say?
He's saying that you've got the wrong room. He's been waiting for you in the right contest room. You just missed your event. He's been here all along. You were the one who blew it.
I think I want to go home now.
Hey.
Mommy? Is my mommy here?
All right, this speech contest has been canceled. Wasn't that fun? All right, our next event for you tonight is going to be a Reader's Theater, which is a larger group, and it's usually a longer event, but they can use scripts as they act. So you'll see a little bit different performance versus an ensemble, which was all memorized, as you can see. So the next event here for Reader's Theater is titled Nobody Sleeps.
Stop right where you are. Put your hands up and stop whistling.
Are you a burglar?
Who do you think I am, your fairy godmother? Turn around.
Gee, well that's swell if you're a real burglar. Stick around.
Yeah, Mother want to see you. She writes mystery stories.
That's too bad. Keep your hands up.
Now what's the sense in keeping our hands up? In detective stories, the only reason they make people put their hands up is so they can't reach for a gun.
Yeah, and any half-witted, decrepit burglar could see we don't have guns in our nightgowns.
All right, put them down, but no funny business. I got work to do.
You'll never find anything in that desk.
We never can.
All get along. Just pipe down.
We were just going to get a midnight snack. Cold turkey sandwiches.
Can we make you one?
No, if I get hungry, I'll make my own turkey sandwiches.
Say, you're not a friend of Mother's, are you?
Dames are sure dumb. If I were a friend of your mother's, what would I be doing prowling around the house?
Well, I don't know.
Then stop asking dumb questions.
Do you know Father?
Now you listen here.
That isn't a dumb question. We have some awfully funny friends. You could prowl around the house and still be a friend of the family's. Sort of a weekend guess.
Let's get it straight. I don't even know your family. I'm not a friend of yours. I prowl around the house, and I'm not a friend of yours.
All right, all right. Do you know Ada or Nora?
Who are Ada and Nora?
Our sisters.
There's also Glory.
I don't know any of them. What's more, I don't want to know any of them.
I'm Daisy.
And I'm Clara.
I don't care. I don't want to know you either.
We'll tell you where Ada keeps her money, if you'll cut us in on it.
Where?
What's our split?
All right, girls. If we're playing games, I'll give you 10%. Where's the money?
Oh, phooey. That only leaves us 16 cents.
16 cents? You mean the money we're talking about is $1.60?
Well, how much did you expect to get out of this house? She's saving up for a guitar, so I just assumed you'd take the money.
Yeah, we all would.
Don't try and kid me. There's more money around here than $1.60. My only problem now is what to do with you.
Do you want to do something with us?
Love to tap you both with a pipe.
Oh, we just came down to get a midnight snack. We don't want to bother you. So if you'll excuse us, we'll go get those sandwiches now.
Here, wait a minute. Doggone those dumb kids. Just shows you can never trust dames.
Are Daisy and Clara down here?
Hands up.
Where are they?
Where's Daisy? Where's Clara? They said they're gonna go make turkey sandwiches.
We should have known. Those two eat enough to make any normal person fat. Guess no one can prove they're normal.
Can we put our hands down now? I'm beginning to feel awfully silly.
All right, put them down. Things are silly enough around here anyway.
Oh, you're cute. Are you a friend of Daisy's?
No, I'm not.
Clara's?
No.
We don't blame you. You'll like Glory and us better. Stick around and we'll get her.
Wait a minute. Come back here. You ain't going to get nobody. This place is crowded enough as it is.
Maybe you're right. Well, Glory will be sore if we don't get her.
Are they making coffee in the kitchen? Turkey sandwiches aren't much without coffee.
Look! There's no sandwiches, no coffee. This ain't a picnic of the campfire girls. All I'm trying to do is get finished with my work and get out of here. Is there a phone in the kitchen?
No, but there's one on the desk. Put a dime in the box if you call Laurelwood. That's a toll.
I don't want to call up.
You just asked if we had a telephone.
I just want to know if the dames are calling up.
Daisy? Or Clara? Who would they call at this hour?
I suppose the cops never entered your fuzzy little heads.
There's a cute idea. Sometime we ought to have a phone put in the kitchen for emergency.
Oh, you people must be screwy.
Hello, Ada. Nora.
Where'd he go?
He's still here.
There you are. We were afraid you'd gone.
Have you met Ada and Nora? Ada, Nora, this is... what's your name?
Never mind my name.
He's kind of hard to get along with at first. He's a burglar.
Oh, Dandy, why didn't you call Mother?
Listen, you.
He doesn't want to meet Mother.
You ought to meet Mom. You'd love her. She's been trying to get acquainted with a good burglar.
Besides, she's trying to write a mystery story, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Where'd you get him?
We didn't get him, stupid. We found him here, lying in the dark like a dope.
In here? How'd he get in?
I don't know. How did you get in?
through these doors. Now will you kindly all shut up before you wake up the whole neighborhood? If you don't pipe down right away, I'll have to tie you up and gag you.
Oh, don't try to be melodramatic. You haven't anything to tie us up with.
He could hit us over the head with something.
Never mind figuring things out for him.
I could do plenty. And don't worry, I can figure things out for myself without a dame's putting their oar in. But first of all, where do you keep all your dough?
What? Dough.
You heard me. You have to keep some cash around you someplace. Where is it?
I told him where the guitar money was, but he wouldn't take it.
Where's the house money?
In the pantry, I guess, unless Mom used it.
No, she's been here all day. It's in that silly china mug on the second shelf in the pantry. It's sure bank night for you. There must be over $1 in it.
Over $1? What kind of talk is that?
You needn't turn up your nose. That, with the guitar money, would be nearly $3.
Why didn't you tell me we were having a party?
More of you? Stick 'em up.
We were going to get you in a little while. Have you got any money? Sure, there's like $50 on my dresser. How much do you need?
What's your quota?
Now listen, you. I'm not looking for peanuts. And for Pete's sake, put your hands down. I'm sorry I mentioned it.
Thanks. Would you like a turkey sandwich?
No, I wouldn't.
Well, I'd like a turkey sandwich. Why can't we all have a turkey sandwich?
Why not? We'll fix them up.
Wait a minute.
Well, who's your friend?
I don't know. He won't tell anyone his name.
Why not? Where did he come from? He's Daisy's and Clara's. Anyway, Daisy said they found him here. He's a burglar. Oh, burglar. Then...
Yes, I know. Why don't you have a meet Mother? She's trying to write a mystery book.
Oh, then you know. Are you a friend of Mother's?
No, I'm not. Can any of you get that straight? I'm not a friend of nobody's. I'm just here trying to do a quiet job of robbing a house without any interference.
Are you really a burglar who came to rob the house?
Do I have to explain everything to everyone who comes through this room? I suppose sooner or later the whole town will come walking through.
It's a saying, you know. Sooner or later, everyone in the world will pass through the Busby Library.
Oh, heavens.
Tell me, how did you get in?
Why do you insist on being so rude?
I suppose he got in through the door in the back hall. I always said we ought to put a lock in it.
No, he didn't even know the back door was unlocked. He got through those doors.
Did you?
Yes, I did. Why?
But then you had to come across the front terrace.
So what?
So what? How can you call yourself a burglar and walk across a newly seeded lawn? You've left at least a dozen footprints.
Ah, footprints. I don't believe in all that Sherlock Holmes stuff.
You don't? You wouldn't say that if you read Mother's book, Sleeping People. In Mother's book, they catch a lot of criminals that way.
Okay, I'll remember that the next time I walk through one of her books.
Don't be a stoop. Anybody knows about footprints. From those footprints, a detective can tell who you are, where you came from, the kind of walk you have, how tall you are, and how much you weigh.
And maybe where I stole the shoes. But don't worry, I usually get away all right.
That's another stupid remark. What good does it do to get away if you've left enough evidence to get caught in the next chapter?
He isn't even wearing gloves. I suppose he'll tell you his hands aren't cold.
Listen, all of you. I don't want to hear any more of this storybook stuff. I wasn't born yesterday.
I suppose not. Anyone born yesterday would know you're leaving a trail of fingerprints all over this house. You must have been late this morning. Footprints and fingerprints. Ha, honest to Pete, you make it so easy for the cops. You ought to be drawing us salary from the city.
Now you listen to me.
I bet you came here in a car, parked it on Chestnut Lane at the end of the street.
Sure I did. How'd you know? Ain't Chestnut Lane a dark enough corner to hide a car in?
It's a nice dark corner, all right. It's too dark. It's the first place a cruising squad car always looks, just for lovebirds. I bet they take your license.
Well,
You'll probably find a cop waiting for you when you go back.
All right, smarty pants. Where would you have parked the car?
Why, there's lots of good places for it.
Yeah?
Yeah, you might have parked it down the street in front of the Smiths. They're having a party and an extra car in front of the house wouldn't be noticed. Better still, you could have left your at home and taken a bus.
Why, your car would have been even less conspicuous, parked right in front of the house. Yeah, if I were robbing this house, I'd rather fancy parking my car right in the front. It has a sort of bravado to it.
I think he's made worse mistakes than his car.
His clothes.
Yes.
I don't have to take this from you. There's nothing the matter with my clothes. I suppose you're gonna say they're not the style for burglars.
That's just it. They are the style for burglars.
Very much so. If I were a cop passing you on the street, I'd say to myself, there's a burglar if I ever saw one.
Don't you see? It's obviously your job not to look like a burglar. Why don't you wear a business suit and carry a briefcase?
For one reason, I ain't got a briefcase.
Haven't we got an old one of Dad's around? Yes, I'm sure we have an old one we'll sell to you. He wouldn't have to buy it. He could just steal it.
I know, but that wouldn't be ethical now that we've given him the tip and everything.
Never mind going on like this. I'll get along all right without the briefcase.
No one's so perfect he can't listen to suggestions.
What are you trying to do? Scare me? What's the use of all this gabbing? You couldn't by any chance be trying to stall me so that... Hey, sisters, if you're still making sandwiches, answer me.
Don't get impatient. We'll be there in just a minute.
Well, they're still there. Guess you're too dumb to try any kind of game with me.
We wouldn't have to be very smart.
And you better not do any more of that shouting at Daisy and Clara either, unless you want Mother down here. She's a light sleeper and she's just waiting for something like this to happen.
Oh, rats! This is the worst jam I've ever got myself into. I sneak into a house and what do I find? Dames, hollering at me. I'm ready to say you win and walk out of here.
Walk out of here? What have we done?
Talk. I'm ready to walk out, I tell ya.
But you can't just walk out of here. Oh no, not as easily as all that.
Why not? I got feet, ain't I?
Sure, big feet but no brains.
Listen.
You can't make a getaway so easily as you think. You've made too many mistakes. You'll be lucky to get out of this with your life.
That's no lie. Where I made my biggest mistake was coming to this screwy house in the first place. If there's anything I hate, it's a bunch of dumb, jabbering, senseless, empty-headed, dizzy, sleepy-eyed dames.
We're not skinny and you know it.
Sure. But if you're part of me, I'll scram. It's 10-1 and there's nothing worth lifting in this house anyway.
Sour grapes.
How can anybody manage to sleep in this house? Oh, how interesting.
Holy cats, those are nobody's sleep nights around here.
Hello, Mom.
Hello, girls. I don't believe we've met. I'm Mrs. Busby, and you're a burglar, I presume.
Yeah, sure. And you're writing a mystery story.
Oh, you know about my story.
We've been telling him, Mother.
Oh, food at last. Here it is. Come and get it. We couldn't find any mayonnaise.
So help me, I feel like a lamb among wolves.
Have a sandwich, mister.
No thanks.
He's a burglar, Mom. He won't eat.
It's also interesting, you see. I'm writing a book, and it's all about burglars.
Yes, ma'am, I know.
Well, the hero who's the burglar is named Orlando, but your name isn't Orlando, is it?
No, ma'am, it ain't.
Well, what is it?
It's Spike.
Well, of course, all burglars are nicknamed Spike. I mean your real name.
All right, fine. If you must know, my name is Hoggenhurst. Clarence Hoggenhurst.
Well, thank you, Mr. Hoggenhurst.
Call me Spike.
All right, Spike. So, Mr. Hoggenhurst, I'd like to tell you a bit about my story. You know, the hero, Orlando, has been taken out on his job, and his girlfriend, Clarice, thinks he's been caught, so she confesses to the crime. Obviously, Orlando hasn't been caught. So now Orlando has the problem of facing between freedom, whether he should give himself up for Clarice. So what would you do? He's torn between passion and love, life and dishonor.
Yes,
So how would you end the story, Mr. Hoggenhurst? Would you go to jail for Clarice?
Why should I? I don't even know the dame.
Mom, you won't get anything out of him.
Well, I would like to ask you a little bit more about if you're able to sleep nights.
No, ma'am. I work nights.
No, I mean, like, do you spend sleepless hours because of your conscience? Does it keep you awake, talk to you, torment you?
No, ma'am. Sometimes my wife
Oh,
does.
heavens, you are very poor material, Mr. Hoggenhurst, and very disappointing. Haven't you any vices?
Well, no, I can't say I have, except I rob a house now and then, I snatch a handbag.
I mean, like, drinking.
No, ma'am, it's bad for the system. Besides, it makes me sick.
Well, surely you're addicted to something.
Does Coca-Cola count?
I'm afraid you can't use him in your story, Mom. He's terrible.
He doesn't even sound like a burglar to me.
The detective books would be terribly dull if all burglars were like you, Mr. Hoggenhurst. Don't you do anything desperate?
Well, no, I can't say I do.
Let's wait till we get another one, Mom.
Now, Dory, don't be so rude. I'd like to find out a little bit more about your methods. Take this case, for instance. Did you study the house and the habits of this family before undertaking this job?
Study the habits of this family? No, ma'am.
You mean you didn't even know who lived here?
If I did, I wouldn't have come.
You mean to say that you risked your life coming into this house without knowing when we came home at night, when we got up, or when we even were here?
I didn't know nothing.
He's a dodo, Mom. He's pulled worse blunders than that. He left footprints on your newly seeded lawn.
Let up about the front lawn, will ya?
Well, supposing you were caught, what would you give for an alibi?
Alibi?
Certainly, if they accused you of being here, you would have to prove that you were someplace else.
Well, I could say I went to a movie.
A movie? You mean to tell me the only alibi you've ever established is that you went to a movie?
Listen, lady, all I wanted to do was drop in and pick up a little pocket money. I don't want to write a detective book.
You just wanted to drop in and pick up a little pocket money?
Mom, I don't trust him.
He sounds like a phony to me.
I'll bet anything he's fake.
Well, Mr. Hoggenhurst?
Well, the truth is...
The truth is you're a fraud and a cheat. Passing yourself off on honest folks as a professional burglar, you are underhanded, lying, counterfeit, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
He's no good. Why don't we just call the cops?
Don't bother. The cops will catch him eventually. Let him go home.
I got a good look at his gun, and you know what's more? I don't think it's even loaded.
Not even loaded.
Well, you see...
Well, bless me, I do believe my daughter here is right. And Mr. Hoggenhurst, I view you with intense suspicion, and I do believe we're entitled to some explanation.
Why don't you let me alone? This is a free country, ain't it?
You girls run along to bed. I would like to talk to this presumptuous Mr. Clarence Hoggenhurst alone. And Daisy, take the tray back to the kitchen, please.
Okay, Mom. Go easy with him.
Good night, Mom. Don't be too rough on him.
Good night, Mom. Don't stay too late.
Good night, dears. Well,
Well, what?
you ought to be thoroughly ashamed of yourself. I don't know who you are, but you are a perfect flop as a burglar and a disgrace to this profession.
Oh, I know. I'm a total failure. I try terribly hard. Really, I do. But, well, I always make a complete mess of it. If people hadn't been so kind and considerate, I'd have ended up long ago. I'm even afraid to carry a loaded gun. If the darn thing went off, I'd faint.
I mean, it's too bad. For a burglar, you look like you might have lots of talent.
Listen, please promise me one thing. Don't tell anyone. Don't let it get around what a flop I am. Gosh, I haven't been able to pull a decent job in years.
In years.
That's the truth. It's in the administration. What time is it?
It's after 1?
Gosh, it's getting late. Do you mind if I call my wife?
I guess not.
Thanks. I'm supposed to get some things at the store. Oh, hello, dear. Is that you? This is Clarence. Yes, dear. Well, right now I'm opening a safe. Yes, dear. Well, I'll probably be home a little late. Probably won't get home till after 6. Yes, dear. Now, what was it you wanted at the store? Eggs? Yes, dear. Eggs, a pound of butter, loaf of bread. Yes, dear, I will. Yes, dear. Good night. Do you think I'll find a delicatessen open someplace?
Do you buy your butter and eggs?
Well, yes, it's safer.
Tell me, Mr. Hoggenhurst, since you're such a flop as a burglar, how do you manage to make a living?
Well, my wife thinks I steal everything.
Well, yes, but you have to have money in order to buy butter and eggs.
I'd hate to tell you. Promise you'll keep it a secret.
Yes, I promise.
You wouldn't tell my wife.
No, I wouldn't. What do you do?
I got an early morning paper route.
Paper route.
Yeah, I better get at it too if I want to get home. Takes about 3 hours. You wouldn't want to subscribe to the morning news, would you?
Not tonight.
I better be on my way now. You won't tell?
No, certainly not. But do not go across that newly seeded terrace again. Go out the front way.
Yes, ma'am. What was it you said your last name was again?
Busby, why?
That's kind of funny. I got a coworker that works on the west that's last name is Busby. Wouldn't happen to be related, would you?
No, I don't think so.
Well, anyway, I better get going. Good night.
Good night.
I put everything away and I stacked the dishes. Has he left?
Yes, but he might be back after for some eggs. Do we have plenty?
I think so. Anyway, Pop is bringing some home. Didn't you put them on his list?
Thought so, I did. Incidentally, it is getting late, and it's time for your father to be home.
Oh, it's early yet. What house is Pop robbing tonight, Mom?
The Birdsley's on the west side. It's only about 7 blocks away, so I don't know why he said he wouldn't be back before 6. Must be on the west side as his coworker. Daisy, it's time for you to go to bed. I think I should talk to your father once he gets home.
All right, that was Reader's Theater. Up next, we're going to do an improv here. And so we've got Camden, Evan, and Boyd. How an improv works is these guys do not have a script. They're going to have 2 minutes to come up with what they're going to act for you for 5 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and just do the whole thing right in front of you here. He just grabbed 3 topics. They're going to talk for 2 minutes about what they're going to perform. And improv, we meet twice a week in the morning at 7 a.m. And I'm really proud of all of our performers. As you know, being in a small school, being actively involved in not only after-school activities like maybe sports or archery, these kids are also coming in the morning to do play practice or speech practices. And I'm just really proud of their commitment and how well they do as not only a student, but also as somebody involved in extracurricular activities. But improv is one of those categories where it can be feast or famine. You can do really well, or it could be really bad. So we'll see what we get today. You guys have 1 minute. Set up your chairs. All right, also in improv, they can only use chairs as props. They can't use anything else, so. Their topic that they picked. I think that'll make more sense once you hear the topic. All right, their topic is you can't swim and you have to teach swimming in PE. Your 5-minute card is right below. Okay.
Man, I wonder why you called me in here today. I don't think I did anything wrong. Man, maybe it's a promotion. I'm not sure. Mr. Man's a wild guy. Oh, Mr. Man.
Hello, you're already in my office. Perfect.
Yeah, you called me here.
I did call you here. We are in need of a substitute.
Really?
Yes.
Well, what class?
Well, I can't really tell you yet because I don't know what it is. So you kind of just have to show up and do your best. That's all I ask from you.
Well, that's why you hired me, right?
That's right. That's all I got you here for. And I want to show you something a little cool. Look at this Fitbit I got.
Oh, man, wow.
You know, I'm starting to lay on some weight, so I'm going to need to take it off and get my steps in.
Yeah, you do need to lose some weight.
Yeah. Oh. Thank
Oh,
you.
no, sorry, I didn't. I'm gonna.
You're just going to go to the class.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good.
Where-
idea. I'm going to get some more steps in, if you don't mind. It's just to the left.
This, my left,
Yep.
just straight?
Yeah, it's the room next door.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you here.
Yep.
Thank you for calling me here.
Yeah, no problem.
Ah, a pool. All right. Hello? Anyone in here?
Hey, you must be a new teacher here.
I suppose so. Nice to meet you.
Hey, my name's Jimmy Bob Dub Dub Dur.
Sorry?
Jimmy Bob Dub Dub Dur.
I'm gonna call you Jimmy.
That works. That's what my parents always called me. See, my daddy was having a little episode when I was born, so that's why my name's so long.
I see. What's the plan for class today?
Well, the teacher was supposed to be teaching me how to swim.
Swim?
Yeah, you know how to do that, right?
Hey, how's it going in here?
Oh yeah, I know how to swim.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
So, how am I supposed to swim? Do I just jump off that little diving board?
Did the last teacher, did he tell you any like basics or anything, or did he?
See, he brought me in here, then he didn't come back.
Well, yeah, I can work with that. So this here is called a diving board,
Oh, that's cool.
and what you're gonna do is you are going to jump off into the pool and swim.
All right, so the pool's that side, right?
Other side of the diving board.
Oh, my bad. See, I always got those mixed up when I was in elementary. See, I got a lot of
nice to see you.
those.
Hey,
How's it going in here?
good. You didn't tell me this would be a swimming class.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't tell you because I knew you'd drop out like every other guy I called.
Oh, well.
Mr.
Oh,
Teacher,
you're just going right into it, aren't
Mr.
you?
Teacher, you ready?
Sure. Oh no!
I can't swim,
He
teacher.
can't swim.
I didn't think you would actually do it.
Well, teach him how to swim.
You
I'm
want
flapping my arms.
flap your arms like a bird.
I'm flapping, teacher. Hey,
Float. Does that?
It's
I'm
working.
floating.
It's
I'm
working.
floating.
You did it.
Yeah, it's working.
Wow.
Of course it's working.
Great job.
Yeah.
Wait. Hey.
teach.
Are you saying? Kick your legs. Kick your legs.
Oh, I'm kicking.
You know what? I've always wanted to learn how to swim. You look like you know what you're doing.
Really?
Jump on in. Hey, you! I can't swim.
Flap your arms. Kick your legs. Do whatever. Just stay above water.
Hey, I'm swimming. We're swimming. Oh my God. Mom would be so proud of me.
You don't have a mom.
You don't have to bring that up here.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry to.
Oh, it's not working. Teach, come on, teach.
Teach, save us. Teach, I'm still in here.
He's still in there.
Get him.
Grab my hands.
Where is it, Teach?
Behind you.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. I know I hired you for a reason. I learned how to swim and I got my calories burned.
All right, while the last group was performing their improv, I had the next improv group of Alex and Johnny. they went ahead and drew their topic and got it ready for us. And their topic they chose was Guitar Hero Night at the Retirement Center.
Grandpa! Oh, it's been so long!
What's up, buddy?
Oh, I'm just so glad to see you.
Oh, that's good to hear, bud. So, what have you got for me today?
I got a game from my stepdad recently. It's Guitar Hero.
Okay, let's pop it in.
Okay, hold on. Let me just open up.
Careful there, boy.
That's a big
Don't you
suit.
dare break that. Don't you dare.
Why didn't my stepdad give me such a big suitcase? Oh, there it is.
Be careful, please. It's a lot of money, boy.
Oh, please. It was only $20 at Goodwill.
How's this working? I don't understand. What am I looking at?
Well, you press the buttons to do the thing. So, like, you see how it's playing Sweet Home Alabama? Like, I'm just, like, hitting the notes.
Do you mean Sweet Home Alabama?
No, it's Sweet Home Alabama. Can't you read?
Can't you?
Grandpa, you know I'm a kindergartner. I can't read.
Give me that.
But,
This looks easy enough. Oh yeah, that's easy.
Grandpa, you're smoking it! I didn't know you were such a fan of Sweet Home Alabama.
It's Sweet Home Alabama.
What?
Here, I just showed you how it's done. Now you give it another try. Put it on the hardest difficulty.
Wait, the hardest difficulty? Grandpa, I struggle with easy.
Put it on the hardest difficulty, boy.
Easy, medium, hard, harder. Oh my God, please don't. What are you doing? Okay, I guess I'll pick that one. Buttons!
You stop. You stop. Right now.
What's happening?
Let explain. So,
Grandpa, wait.
look.
Grandpa, have you gone back to your Vietnam War flashbacks?
It is fine. You put guitar down.
Grandpa, you're scaring me.
Better game. COD.
What? What's COD?
Call of Duty.
You mean the gun game that my stepdad won't let me play?
Please.
Well, who am I kidding? Bim! Oh, I got one! Double kill! Triple!
Okay, now here we go. We're gonna try the real thing now.
Wait.
Take that.
Wait, what?
It's called a Glock 9.
What? Wait,
Take the gun. Take the gun. Take it.
What?
5 seconds.
Why are you finger gunning me?
5 seconds.
Why are you finger gunning me?
This is a real gun, boy.
What? No, it's not. It's a finger.
Fine, I'll pull the real thing.
Oh my God!
There. Now we got the real
Why does
thing.
the
Are you
retirement
happy
home?
now?
Why does the retirement home let you have that?
They don't know I have it. As far as they're concerned, I'm senile. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Calm yourself, boy. Look, you got it. Just take it. Just take it. It's okay. Bang! I would say that, kid.
Is he all right?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. All right. Those were our improvs for tonight. We're going to switch gears a little bit. And we're going to go to TV news, if the TV news crew could come out. So television news basically is a category where the kids pre-record or videotape the news, and we present it to the judge. But we decided to present the news in a little bit different way by singing the news. We'll see if you like it. Come on out, TV news, you guys can sing.
These are the days of our wives.
We interrupt this broadcast for some breaking news.
Thanks for tuning in. There's a musical curse over Smallville.
My middle name is Debbie.
Good God, Mary, there's a musical curse over Smallville.
Listen, please, because we can't stop singing.
In other news, a Smallville woman is pregnant, but not with what you'd expect.
Unfortunately, the stock market has crashed due to Ivan. What's the full analysis? Oh, things are bad, bad, bad. About to get sad and don't be glad, glad, glad. We should be mad, we're going down, down, down. We're all gonna drown, we'll all be poor, poor, poor. But wait, here's some more. We're going dead, dead, dead. And as you get bad, it will get worse, worse, worse. A musical curse, we are a broke, broke, broke. And it's such a joke, cause there's no hope, hope, hope. And no one can cope, we are all doomed, doomed, doomed. Nothing's improved, don't even try. Just give up and cry!
Oh, whoa, bravo!
Mary Debbie Gaberman, do you know what this means? The musical cursed our town and stocks have fled the screen.
Well, that does sound bad. Going back to the broadcast, let's send it to the weather forecast.
I'm Charlie Hook, reporting to you live for the weather. It's peculiar out here, in fact. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. It'll be raining men forever, but not really, just really 2 days. But don't you worry, you can stand under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, On Tuesday it'll be bright and sunny, so you can catch me walking on sunshine. Whoa! Walking on sunshine. Whoa! And don't it feel good?
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Welcome back to Channel 5. There's still a musical curse over Smallville.
Let's keep this newscast nice. Send it to Lexus with some brand new cooking advice.
Hi, my name is Lexus and I hope you are awake. I know it's very early, but you might as well partake. I'll show you how to mix and stir and throw food into bake. If you have the TV on, then sit down, take a break. Even though my frosting can give some a belly ache, they may have ate too much and that's a big mistake. Oh! I have a special treat for you, I really cannot wait. Little bit of this and a little bit of that. Mix it all together, little pat, little pat. Roll out the dough, make it nice and flat. Stamp out the cookies just like that. Stamp out the cookies just like that. Put them into bake at 358. Now wait, and wait, and wait, and wait. Now there's lots of cookies to decorate. Now there's lots of cookies to decorate. Here comes the icing, a sugary sweet holiday treat. Be careful when you're icing, it's hard to keep it neat. Oh no, oh no, oh yes, it's perfect.
Chip Walker, here am I coming in clear.
It's time to look at the scene of the crime.
A man got shot and we can see the spot. We have been gathering shots for quite some time.
And today real fast, the man's daughter passed. We grabbed a picture of her while the man was near.
Then he struck his chest and now he's under arrest.
Now the people have one less man to fear.
His family is angry, crying, sad and lost. And it's great because all of it's real.
More as this develops live, only on the Channel 5 News. Only on the Channel 5 News.
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. Nowadays on cruise control. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. And just like that, I'm on a roll. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Peanut butter chocolate flavor. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. In the AM's the flavor I savor. Peanut butter and chocolate too. You know how I do, that's what I wake up to. My Reese's Puffs inspired this rhyme. The peanut butter chocolate combination's on time. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs.
There seems to be no end to this musical curse over Smallville.
That's right, co-host Chip. I've been singing like la-di-doo-dee-doo.
Stay tuned, because real soon
Sports will appear on this great show.
to live stream.
I once had a dream I was Oprah.
Sweet Lord Mary, sometimes I don't understand how.
It doesn't matter if you win or lose. It's how you play the game. Come on, the thing to do is to try your best. That should be every athlete's aim. Sometimes you're first, sometimes you're last. Sometimes you're slow, sometimes you're fast. You just keep on trying, and you know.
Wait, I think I get it. The most important thing is to play fair and do your best. What really matters is...
This is a musical, Mr. Enormous Athlete. Sing it.
Got it. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. It's how you play the game.
Play the game. Oh, the thing to do is to try your best. That should be every athlete's aim. Sometimes you're high, sometimes you're low. Just keep on trying. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. It's how you play the game.
This just in. We don't have to sing no more. Yes!
But I married Debbie Gaberman.
Shut up!
It's just, well, I've never seen a TV News the Musical done before.
Good job, TV News. Thank you. Up next, we're going to have our short film get presented. And this is our last one for today, so I really appreciate everybody coming out tonight. The short film basically is what it sounds like. It's a pre-recorded video that can only be less than 5 minutes. And so the topic or the performance is titled, English is Tough.
Hey, Pee-Pee.
This always happens. My name is Pepe. Last semester I failed English class. It's really hard to focus with all these girls around.
Good evening, class. Thank you all for being here with me today. I love having you in class every day.
I can yell at this like small dog.
Let's start with the vowels.
A, E, I, O, U.
And sometimes Y.
What? What do you mean just sometimes?
Just sometimes?
So on Tuesdays or what? So today I'm vowel. Tomorrow, who knows?
Let's revisit last week's vocab. C-O-W.
Cow.
N-O-W.
Now.
H-O-W.
Cow.
And K-N-O-W.
No.
It's no.
It's K now.
No, PP. It's pronounced no.
No to what?
Sometimes we don't say the first letter
Why?
because it's silent.
Then tell it to speak up.
Some words have silent letters. K-N-I-F-E. Knife. K-N-E-W. New. K-N-O-W. No.
so K in front of N make sound like N. Oh, got it. So K N O. Now, see Gustavo get it.
No, that's wrong. Not all words are phonetic, which means you can't sound them out.
This confused me.
You can say that again.
This confused me.
What about the word pneumonia? What letter does pneumonia start with?
K.
N.
R?
Not an R, Pepe. P.
Wait. You can't throw letters around though, willy-nilly. So what? You start sentence with, I don't know, maybe an M.
You mean like mnemonic?
Twist joke.
M-N-E-M-O-N-I-C. Mnemonic. I get it. Silent letters are hard. Even this is hard. You remember last week's vocabulary word? D-E-E-R?
Dear.
Well, there's also D-E-A-R. Dear. Spelled differently, but pronounced the same.
You have two words, same sound?
Yes. And here are a few more. And this one is a fun little button.
Oh, I'll fix button for you.
Right. I could say, right didn't right. Isn't that fun? They're called homophones.
Careful. I have brother.
No. Homophones. Words that sound the same, but are spelled differently. For example, so, for, see. These words all sound the same, but they have different meanings and are spelled differently.
This is crap.
Just wait till we get to B-O-L-O-G-N-A.
Ugh, this is Bologna.
Time for a pop quiz.
That's it. I go home.
Guys?
Wait, Edna, what about your number?
Guys! See you next week. What?
All right, we thank you again for coming out today. That's all of our showcase. We will be in Decorah next weekend, so hope to see some of you there. But if not, best wishes and good luck to our performers. Thank you again for coming.